All right. Hello, everybody. Oh boy, let's turn this down a little bit. It's a little bit loud. All right, yeah. So gonna wait to see who pops on first as we get into the stream today. So welcome, everybody. I imagine that with this stream, we're gonna be having a mixture of some folks. There are some folks who might be tuning in because they know who I am, and there might be some folks that are tuning in because they're a fan of this game, or there might just be some like casual Moomin fans that are wanting to see what this is about. But the main thing, might as well get into some introduction stuff for folks that don't know who I am. Hello. My name is Henry Kathman, he, him. I am someone who's been making videos for the past, gosh, man, it's been a long time. It's close to 8 years now. And probably my most well-known work is the Amateur's Guide to Moomin, which is a series where I've discussed the work of Tove Jansson and the Moomins in general, and as a result, it's still kind of wild to me that Moomin is still one of the things that I'm most well known for. Like, it's not something I necessarily set out to have happen, but I don't know, I got real lucky on the algorithm, and it's still a thing where when folks search Moomin in the United States, my stuff is like some of the first stuff to still show up. Like, hashtag Moominfluencer. But yeah, because of that, I've been pretty, let me make sure my light's all good here. Apologies for futzing around with stuff. But because of that, I am someone who's been, I don't know, I've gotten a couple of like folks over the past couple of months who have been reaching out to me about various Moomin stuff, hashtag Moominfluencer and all that. And before we get into today's stream, figured I'd get in some disclosure stuff as I drink some tea out of my Moomin mug and get wearing my Moomin shirt and all that stuff. So this is a thing where I was already very aware of like different things happening with Moomin, and I was aware of this game that we're going to be playing, Sky Children of the Light, published and developed by That Game Company, which I've been aware of Sky for a little bit since it came out in 2019, but it was on Apple Arcade. It seemed like this free-to-play mobile game thing, and I was honestly like, it didn't seem bad. It just didn't seem like anything that I would be interested in. But then, oh boy, about back in July or early August, I started playing this because I knew that this season of Moomin was going to be coming out. I'd been getting a bunch of comments on this game, and it was a thing where I figured, okay, well, people enjoyed it when I streamed the Snufkin game. I'm going to try and do this. But then I was kind of shocked to see that this game was legitimately filling a niche that I didn't realize that I was missing for like these past couple of like years. So it was a thing where I was someone who grew up playing certain online games like Club Penguin, Pop Tropica. I tried Pirates of the Caribbean Online. That kept crashing on me. I've tried a couple of other type games like this, but it was a thing where, like, anytime I've ever tried playing an MMO, be it World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy XIV, I don't know. The thing that I've enjoyed most about these kind of online experiences is the sort of social aspect that you get, which is not something that I've felt for a while. It seems that, for lack of a better term, the more, like, less intense, chill kind of online experiences kind of went by the wayside, like Club Penguin, because most of those kind of online experiences were geared towards younger children, and game developers have figured out that it was a lot easier to do sort of free-to-play gotcha crap instead of something that can focus on this kind of stuff. So I was very surprised when I started playing Sky Children of the Light, and was legitimately enjoying what I saw. So, for those of you guys who haven't experienced this game before, I'm not looking to sell anyone. It's definitely not something for everyone, but it is something where I myself have greatly enjoyed some of the stuff that's on display in here. So, yeah. And to give a little bit of a full disclosure on some stuff, I have gotten some folks who have reached out to me from That Game Company because they wanted to hear my thoughts on this Moomin thing. This is my first blind impression of this thing, but, you know, full disclosure, I've thoroughly enjoyed this game. I've now put in 70 hours, if my Steam is led to be believed, and I am, you know, I'll be honest, one of the reasons why I've felt some initial hesitancy to look into this game is that I know that free-to-play ecosystems in video games tend to be very predatory and capitalize on people's gambling inclinations, and that's frankly something that I don't want to even subtly support. So, all this to say, hang on, let me get some brighter light in here. All this to say that, you know, objectivity is something that I find a little bit overrated, but it is a thing where, you know, there's your disclosure. Some folks at That Game Company have reached out to me. They want to hear my thoughts. They gifted me a couple of the in-game items, which could spell out red flag. If anyone is not, like, if anyone gets red flags from that, I completely understand. But the main thing that I've been given, as I'm gonna showcase, perhaps, like, I'll say this, compared to other free-to-play games that I've seen, this is far less predatory than other kind of stuff. I mean, heck, when you compare it to, like, something that some of the crap that is happening in full $60 to $70 AAA video games, it's... But you know what? This is enough of me rambling. Let's actually get into this game as we showcase, and I'll let you guys be the judge of this for yourself as we dive into the season of Moomin. For those of you guys who are joining in the chat and all that kind of stuff, by the way, give me a little sound off if some of the audio on the desktop needs to be a little bit louder. because I do not want to miss out on some of the music stuff in this. So, all right. So here we are, y'all. So for those of you guys who have not played Sky before, you play as one of the little Children of Light. Children of the Light. God, I keep calling it Sky Children of Light, but because, you know, a little bit of feedback to that game company, I'm sure. Children of Light, way fewer syllables. It kind of flows a little bit better, in my opinion. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, here's my little Child of Light. I have my little harp. And if you're familiar with the other work of that game company, they have some different things. Like, something that I enjoy about them is that in their ludography, they have this focus on passive multiplayer. So just to showcase a couple of things, these are like some of my friends, but I don't actually know any of these. Like, there isn't really much of a means of, like, being able to, like, openly communicate. Like, you have to literally be sitting at a table or a chair next to each other in order to actually activate chat functionality, which I'll say this as a thing, I greatly enjoy that. Also, like, most of your little interactions are just like little emotes, like hugging people. Like, that's charming. I greatly enjoy that. And yeah, the fact that there's that slightly anonymous kind of vibe to this. Yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna need to figure out where the heck. So wait a second. Okay, nothing in the inbox. So, there are some little quest things. Gosh. So, if there's any, I'm still relatively new to this game. I'm not super caught up with some of the lingo of, like, the big daily players. Apparently, a lot of them call themselves moths. I'm not sure. Like, I know that there's like a outfit in this game that's like a moth costume that is like $10, which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I know some of the outfit costumes are, ugh. But yeah, I'm just sitting down at this bench right now so I could get my little cinnamon roll, because that's how you get. So the main currency of this game is like candles and hearts. Oh, the season of Moomin has begun. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, so the storybook is going to be inside the Vault of Knowledge. Good to know. Yeah, yep. Oh, okay, great. So it's, well, this is good because I don't know. I don't know how long some of these story missions are going to be taking. I know that the plan is that every week there's going to be a new thing. Oh, time to help a troubled girl with her new family. Yes. So this is a game where, as you're playing as these light children, you're going on like these little quests to help these restless spirits, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah. Yep. All right, let me in, game. Let me in. So, okay. Hang on, let me see what the quests are. I need to get the Live with Spirits memories. Okay, so before we actually dive into the actual, I don't want to call it content, but like before we get into like some of the new story material stuff with Moomin, I'm just gonna showcase a couple of little thingies of how this game works for anyone who is not familiar with this. Basically, so you as this little child of light, you're helping out these little spirits by doing like some real kind of basic quests, like walk over to here, do this little, I don't know, collect these little light things before this time limit. Like, mostly, it's mostly exploration and traversal based kind of stuff. Like, there isn't combat stuff, there isn't anything related to that. And like I said, I made a little junk drawer essay about this, but like, oh gosh, I need to remap the, hang on, I'm gonna futz around with my controls and make the, because tab is not a great place to change my flight position. We'll go with, bam, control. There we go. But it's a thing where, unlike other online games, it's mostly geared towards doing some basic exploration stuff. Like here, in order to open this, you need more than one person to actually open the door and light up these little crystals. That's, looky there, that's like multiplayer that encourages collaboration and like just casual, friendly behavior. You love to see it. And most of the player expression stuff, gameplay-wise, is predicated on just journeying through the world. Yeah, finding new outfits and stuff, but mostly being able to, like, find new expressions. Like, here are all the expressions that I've collected in my 70-ish hours of playing. Okay, yeah, let's... I'm knocking out a couple of these, God, I will say, this is the one game that has actually made me similar to any of my friends that play MMOs. Like, oh yeah, gotta hop on to Sky to grind out my dailies. I gotta collect a little light and give one of my friends a hug and... you know, just the real hardcore gamer stuff. Those of you guys who might also see, I'm able to fly around with this little wing meter that's at the top. You get those by collecting little children of light that are located around here. And I'm pretty sure, actually, I can go double check the map for this, but you can... for context, I have collected 113 of these Children of Light that are scattered around the world, and that took a fair amount of time just to let y'all know. It got, but it is a thing where there's a lot of exploration-y stuff. Okay, so there is a Child of Light here. Oh, God, where is it, though? I always miss it somewhere. It's like they hide these little kids. Oh, shoot. It's fine. I got the magic stuff. Keeps me from plummeting to my death into the endless abyss. No, there are worse-ish things than death in this game, I guess. God. So... hi, Davidson. Thanks for hopping in. So basically, this, if you're familiar with That Game Company's other works, like Flower and Journey and Osmos, I think is the other one that it's called. That one people know a lot less about. But this is a game where a lot of the story is communicated non-verbally, just through like basic body language and stuff, but I'm playing as one of the Children of Light who is being essentially sent out into the world to bring back light to these spirits who have Well, fun fact, Abzu is not developed by that game company. It does have Austin Wintory, who did the, like, stuff. Yeah. Abzu was not developed by that game company, I believe, but it does have the same composer as Journey, and they do have a very similar kind of style of gameplay, which causes a lot of people to conflate them for understandable reasons. But yeah, this was their big follow-up to Journey that they released in 2019, and there's a good chance that you probably didn't play. Oh, well, there's the kit. Okay. So, as you can see right there, I'm just collecting these candles, collecting these little light kids, and I'm just trying to help bring light to this darkened world. And all the while, helping other players. And it's very, very geared, yes, to that sort of exploration-y kind of linear storytelling that you might see in games like Abzu or Journey and stuff like that. But honestly, the bigger... Oh, well... I might as well help this other player. So, as you can see here, this player is currently undergoing a thing to relive a spirit's memories, where the light emerges, and we have to follow it to, like, kind of experience this little basic story of things that are happening. Side note, chat, let me know if the audio on this thing is not loud enough. Because luckily there isn't, like, dialogue or anything that I have to worry about, but I do want to be conscious of the music. But it's a thing where it's like, oh, you learn a little bit about the story of, like, each of these spirits in this ruined world, that something happened. The basic conception seems to be that there was, like, this kingdom that fell to corruption through things like war and industry, and it caused darkness to encompass the land, and it's basically up to these light children to be able to help set certain things right again, to remove this corruption, which the corruption seemingly standing in for things like, I don't know, cynicism or things like that. But yeah, and that thing of bringing light to stuff is subtly reinforced through the socialization. Like, I'm able to, I can now see what this other player is wearing. Yeah, it's a little glitchy, but yep. Can I move, please? Yay! All right, we got... Oh, you know what? Hang on. I gotta... It's not all dark, closed spaces. We're in a later area of the game, because there's actually a decent bit of variety in some of the environments. Depending on how long it takes to get through the Moomin stuff today, we might pop in to see... I might show off some of the other environments so I can take care of some of my other little daily tasks and stuff like that. And for anyone who is familiar with this game, I might take a little trip to Eden, because as you all could see, I have a fair number of light children, and I'm pretty close to getting a couple of other goodies out of that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's head back to the main hub just so I can deposit these little daily quest candles and stuff like that. Just so I can, yeah, see. But, yeah, it's... Also, I just gotta say, I absolutely adore the music of this game. Yay! Give me them candles! Give me them candles! And for context, the candles are items that can be used to buy little outfits and stuff like that. Like, for context, this little cloak that I have was from the previous season, the season of duets, that I had to spend like 30-ish candles on or something like that. It's something that fans of Sky have criticized, is how it takes a lot of like stuff, because, you know, it's free to play. They want you to spend them Sky dollars and stuff like that. Actually, hello, Harley 2009. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah. For those of y'all who are just joining right now, we're jumping into the new season of Moomin stuff. We're gonna see like what kind of stuff ends up coming out of it, because, yeah. All right, yeah, we got that. Hang on, before I progress, I'm gonna see like thanks for the heart, no stars. So here's the little. Yeah, this is a free to download game. You can get it on mobile and Switch. It's on pretty much every platform, although it is a thing where some folks have been asking me like, oh, if I'm gonna accept like friend requests to Sky and stuff like that, and we'll see. I have yeah, sure. I'll give that a thumbs up. Side note, another thing that this game does, people are gonna make fun of me for this, but another game that you could make comparisons to are the Souls games. Not for combat stuff, I know, but because there are a lot of systems where you can do things like leave messages behind, like in Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I just think that's neat. Passive multiplayer stuff is just something that always fascinates me. Okay, I must shut up now, because we have a story. Book. Okay. Okay. Well, I can already see where one of the light kids are. It's gonna let me fly over there, though. Yeah, we're going. All right. Yeah, let's go. Oh boy, this place, it doesn't look like it's packing, but let's see. Curses. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to progress things before I can get that other Child of Light. Well, first things first, let's get the map shrine just so I can showcase where this thing is. I will say, the fact that they are going for making this thing like overtly a storybook, instantly, that's a nice little touch. I enjoy that. Oh, hang on, let's see. See, look at this. This is some, like, people just leaving behind nice little, like, benches and cushions and places. That's cute. Let's see, what else we got? We have, okay. Yeah. Sure, we'll give that a thumbs up. Davidson says, I love how the Dark's letting you use a combination of words so you can be creative, like, beware of Yeah, it's kind of like that. You get, admittedly, a lot more freedom, but people do find interesting ways of being creative in this game. Like, for example, we got people just, like, playing little ditties. And I think that's neat. Actually, hang on. Gotta just jam out for a second. Alright. Let's give that a thumbs up as well. I'm just giving thumbs up to everyone, because Moomin season is so cute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alright. Ooh, maybe I'll have to, like... Oh boy. Well... Let's see what we got here. Oh, well... Nah, you're all good, Hillary. Yeah, yeah, this is a very... I do greatly enjoy, like, any games that are able to, like, explore certain kind of gameplay loops outside of the realms of combat. I always think that's pretty neat, especially with a MMO situation. That is something you don't see as frequently. All right, well, we got to do a couple of things. So first things first, I need to be taller, because all these little scrubs around here, they all want to be like the little short, little small beans and stuff like that, which is all well and good, but like, we got to be a little bit taller. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure this is the tallest you can be. And then, sure, I'll activate this. It's a stream. We can live a little, get a little bit, I have all of these little, like, effects that I've just been kind of saving up because there are people, because I know that people were going to watch. But, you know I got to do it. You know I got to do it. This is the thing. This is the thing to do. For the next 30 minutes, we must become Snufkin. Ah. Oh. Maximum spells applied. Shoot! Well, dip. He's here. He's here, everybody. Oh man, you know what I should have done? I should have learned how to play some of Snufkin's songs on the harp. Because I know you can buy his yeah. Oh yeah. Like the I will say the cape stuff and the outfits, there's some pretty good fits in this game. Oh boy. Let's see. So, okay, so the storybook is where we're going to be unlocking certain things. Interesting. All right. So it says you're near the spirit already. Great. Teleport here. Oh boy, let's see. All right. Near the spirit, teleport already. Interesting. Now, I do know for a fact that this little Snufkin thing... Davidson, I have put 70 hours into this game. This game has gripped me, in ways that I was not expecting. I started playing this thing back in August because I knew that it was going to be... Oh, shoot. Oh, this is different. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. Oh, we're playing a little... Oh, we're playing as a little butterfly. That's interesting. Okay. Tales from Moominvalley. So I do know that they were going to be doing adaptations of the story The Invisible Child, originally seen from Tales from Moominvalley. Oh, there he is! What do you mean? There is a distinct endpoint in the story, but you can kind of play it infinitely. Oh, you seem down.
I gave away my favorite toy. I thought I would feel good to do something nice.
Regretting it?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us about a sniff. You lost the toy. But perhaps you've gained more than you think. Okay. Oh man. Is it gonna be... Are we gonna be able to explore all of Moominvalley? That's gonna be... Okay. So... Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Oh man. Oh man, are we just gonna be able to fly around? Oh, heck yes. Hang on, can I? Yes! Yo, this gameplay is fire. You can be a butterfly and fly above the trees. Oh man, this is the hardcore gamer action that you've come to expect here. But yes, there is, to answer your question, Davidson, there is a sort of infinite kind of way where you can basically keep playing, especially if you want. Like, I will say, it's nice. It does give you a element of a finite end where it's like, once you reach like this story thing, you can see credits and it's like, oh, great. But similar to some of that game company's other games, particularly Journey, they do somewhat incentivize you to go through the experience multiple times in order to help assist other players in the experience. So, and it also helps that they keep on adding like these little other things. This is actually not the first time they've done a little event based off of some literature stuff. They've actually done a collaboration with The Little Prince. I believe that was happening when the Netflix movie thing was coming out. And yeah, it's delightful. All right, we got to see this other little thing. Oh shoot, we're doing Comet in Moominland stuff. Interesting, interesting. It is what?
Huh. You aren't by any chance a painter?
Or perhaps a poet?
I'm everything. And you are discoverers, I can see. What are you thinking of discovering?
Oh, everything. Stars, for example.
Stars. Huh. Then I must come with you. Stars are my favorite thing. I always lie and look at them before I go to sleep and wonder who is on them. So, that's cute. They're doing little story beats, and it's been a while since I've reread some of these books. I do need to I would want to double check to see how accurate they are to the original writing of Tove Jansson, but yeah. I mean, so far, this is pretty cute. Just don't mind me just being a little butterfly. I'm gonna just fluttering through Moominvalley, and I kind of want to see. Okay, might as well just like see how. Okay, so there's definitely like some mountain range kind of stuff that we're working with. Okay, we got the pond. Oh, there's the bridge where Snufkin and Moomin Trolls Bridge. Excellent. Okay. And there's a storybook over there. There's some storybook stuff over there. There's probably one over there. We got Moomin House here, people. Oh boy. Oh, that's super neat. I will say it is very cool to be able to. Yeah, no, it is very cool to be able to explore. Actually, have a 3D explorable version of Moominvalley. Like, don't get me wrong, I greatly enjoyed Snufkin Melody of Moominvalley. I mean, feel free to watch my video about it if you're curious about it. But I will say it is neat to be able to see some actual 3D renderings of this kind of stuff. Something that, I don't know. I just think it's neat. All right, I'm gonna land a little bit so I can get closer to the beach, because I want to save the stuff on the bridge for last, I think. Because, oh, is that supposed to be the Hattie Fatner's Island? If so, that's interesting. Okay, but here we are at the beach. Some seashell stuff. All right, that's characteristic. Are they just gonna... It looks like maybe they're just gonna be using this as like a little thing to give excerpts of like some of the different Moomin stories. All right, let's see what's in this scene. Okay, another excerpt from Tales from Moominvalley. This might be from Moomin Papa and the Hattie Fatteners. Oh, I gotta bust out the voice. Once, Moomin Papa went away without the least explanation. No one was quite sure where he had gone. Never in his life had Moomin Papa felt so at ease. He could simply sit down, looking at the horizon. And listening to the cluck of water. He found it splendid for a chance to not have to say anything or explain anything to himself or to others. Okay, yeah, yeah. Let's give a little fly out to here. If that's a Hattie Fattener's island, that's very close by, which I guess that makes sense that they would want to like compress Moominvalley into like a single environment that is easier to explore. People, so yes, I will say this, Davidson. Yeah, a more Animal Crossing thing where people can move into the valley and build homes and stuff. I feel like building things, that could be slightly antithetical, because part of the whole thing with Moomin is that there's like, there is, I mean, the Moomin Company has licensed out like some free-to-play farming game thing on mobile a while back. But yeah. Okay, yeah, this is a Hattie Fattener's island. Oh boy. Alright, Moomin Papa.
Ah, their secret's got to do with the thunderstorm. Its thunderstorms they are always looking for and longing for.
Gotta channel Matt Berry for this.
Yes. Ha! What's come over me? I'm no Hattie Fattener. I'm Moomin Papa. What am I doing here? I'm going home. I'm leaving at once.
Alright. So yeah. Yeah, we got the Hattie Fatteners and the island and stuff. Actually, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna drop a quick poll in the chat here. Oh yes. Yes, thank you, No Stars. I mean, the rule of thumb when you're doing Moomin Papa, like, you have to channel Matt Berry. I'm gonna drop a little quick poll. Just gauging the audience on... So, I started... I'm just going to be adding in a couple of options here. Alright, give that a sec. So, but yes, you have to sort of channel that sort of, I don't even know how I would, like, classify Matt Berry's voice. because it's British, but it's like it's a certain type of British. It makes me thoroughly hope that we do get to see more Moomin pop up, if only to be able to impersonate him even more. Yeah. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, how is Matt Berry? Matt Berry voices Moomin Papa in the recent Moominvalley TV show, but you might also recognize him from What We Do in the Shadows. He was in Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. He's the guy that says, "You really are the most devious bastard in all of New York City." Or, he's known for just doing the most wild voices, like talking about Tucson, Arizona. Oh, heck yeah, let's get... Oh, man. Are we getting some TD Woo action in this? It's the right evening for a tune. A new tune. One part expectation. 2 parts spring sadness. And for the rest, the great delight of being alone and liking it. Okay, little excerpt from Snufkin's Spring Song. Yeah. I do remember the original Moomin Papa voice changing in. Yeah. Fun fact, in terms of voice actors, in Davidson, I believe you're referring to Tanoshi Moomin Ika, the 90s anime, and one of the things that was notable with that is that I believe the Japanese voice actor for Moomin Papa, no, the Japanese voice actor for Snufkin, I think it was in Tanoshi Moomin Ika, was Dio in one of the JoJo's, which is very wild if you're familiar with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Okay, it doesn't look like there's much over here. I assume there's probably going to be some story stuff. Like, I would not be surprised if what happens throughout this is that they're going to be adding more little snippets each week to be able to re-experience, like, parts of the different stories, like little bits of dialogue and stuff like that. But, yeah. But, I mean, and as we play, hopefully there's going to be a bit more, like, color being added to Moominvalley and stuff like that. We'll have to see. But, I mean, seeing it just be black and white is a little bit... It's a little weird, to be honest, but it's... I don't know, it's not outside of the realm of expectations. But, might as well get into this final little bit. Oh, it's from... Yeah, I do like how they are adding in the little things with all of the different stories that they're coming from. That's a neat little touch.
Huh. We sat just like this in the spring. Do you remember? We had woken up from our winter sleep, and it was the very first day. All the others were still asleep. You talked of plans. Have you got any yourself? Yes, I have a plan. But it's a lonely one, you know. You're thinking of going away. When are you going? Now. Immediately. Are you Staying away long? No. On the first day of spring, I shall be here again, whistling under your window. A year goes by so quickly.
There we go. All right. I think that's all of like the little storybook things. Okay. Is there a way to return back to the main hub? Well, here's the question. How do I leave? Am I gonna have to transport back to the main hub? Well, I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh yeah, no, they pretty easily just had like when they were adapting Man, look at me just like spending like some of these finite little spell resources only for it to just not matter. Because I'm gonna be I was in butterfly mode. Let's see. Well, we can at least like put on Snufkin's scarf. Hey, there's the bull. All right. All right, is it gonna just let me teleport back to there? Perfect. All right, let's see the poll. Okay. So we got some newcomers, some people who've heard of it. Neat. All right. Ah, dang. We're in butterfly mode again. All right, well, lesson learned. We're gonna have to hold off on, like, spending some of these spells. Oh. The Invisible Child, Chapter 1. So, we're doing one of the things where we're gonna follow the spirit for the memories. Oh, this music. Oh, there's Nini and Two-Tiki. One rainy evening, a kind figure was leading an invisible child through Moominvalley. Oh, Nini, yes. The figure's name was Two-Tiki. Oh, man. Hang on, I might just gonna turn this up a little bit. And I will say, given like the sort of story beats that Sky has tackled, I will say,
I'm bringing you to your new home.
I gotta remember, I gotta make Two-Tiki Irish. But I will say, it is very thematic for That Game Company to want to adapt the Invisible Child specifically as a story, because that seems kind of in line, you know, as like a thing of, you know, the whole metaphor of the darkness and, you know, shining the light on each other. It's a very, you know, it feels thematic that they would want to go with this specific story. Come along. All right. Nini? There you go. Yeah. I don't want to accidentally leave Nini behind here. Yeah, most people in America seem very familiar with Moomin through the anime. So, like, yeah. Maybe her friends could help the girl be visible again. Ugh. God. Oh, this music. Oh, that's very good. That's good. I mean, Sky Children of Light has, like, a banger soundtrack. At the very least, it, like, if you're not gonna, like, play the game, that's fine. But at the very least, you all should check out the soundtrack for this, because there's some really good, relaxing classical pieces in here.
Ha! We're almost there.
Oh, God. I used to be able to remember who did it. I wouldn't be surprised if... Okay. Here we are. We're at Moomin House. Now, will you let us go inside Moomin House, game? Oh. Ah. Oh, that's a little animated. Well, come along.
Whom are you bringing? Her name is Ninny. She was frightened by the lady who had taken care of her without really liking her. And she turned invisible. I've met this lady, and she was horrid. An illishly ironical kind. How unpleasant. If people are frightened very often, they sometimes become invisible.
Ha! Give that kid a chair.
This is your new family.
Okay. So using, like, the light stuff of, like, the little light butterflies. Interesting. Hey! Well. Okay. Guess that's complete. Oh? Hang on, do we get more story missions? Aw, heck yeah! That's that fire gameplay I was talking about! Oh, God. Let's see. Hang on, we got this book emote. Oh, man, my head's about to go away. Aw, that's cute. Well, might as well level up this expression. It's the level 2 version. Oh, it's a glowy one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is it gonna let me... Oh. Wait. Wait, hello? Am I gonna get to... What? Hello? Oh, is this Ninny's old home? Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
on. Let's change the pose to seem appropriately scared. Okay, we can't leave out of there. Interesting. Interesting. Can I leave? Oh, oh, that's spooky. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we have... this is also very interesting use of the mechanics here, because as beings of light, you have like a little internal fire that gives you your abilities. So the fact that they have everything slightly submerged in water, thematic. You love to see it. Let's see, is this a dead end? Just double check it. Yeah, that's a dead end. Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh god, the music's also getting a little intense. Alright. Oh, we're probably playing as Ninny right now. And it's a little exploration of her home life before. Oh! Huh. Interesting. So, huh. Huh. So, huh. Okay. So, I have to assume then... Oh, poop. Hang on. Can I... Oh, whoops. Alright, let's get my more confident exterior. Well, it looks like I don't have my outfit stuff anymore. God, do I dare see how much it cost? Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oof. Oofa doofa. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I do love... God, that's the thing. It's like, you know, they gotta make their money somehow with that. I will say, I am... For the purposes of this, I will be tempted to get the season pass, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to look into, like, some... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, again, as a little full disclosure, some folks from that game company have reached out to me and have gifted me, like, a couple of things. They gifted this back to me back in, like, a couple of weeks ago. So it was, like, it was mostly, like, just some candles, a couple of hearts, and things like that. So nothing, like... But I will say... If they want to give me that season pass, that game company, I won't say no to it. I won't say no, is what I'm going to say. Oh, man. Some of these items are looking... So we got the little My hairstyle. Okay, got a little Hattie Fatner's wings. Which, yeah. But, oh, those are the things you got to spend the money on. We got... Oh, we got Ninny's outfit with her boots and her bell and the bow. That makes sense. This one, I'm pretty sure... Is that Toffle? No, it's a Snufkin cape. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, you can unlock that for free. So, that might be... Hang on. Yeah, that might be something to work towards. Ha! This one I greatly enjoy because it's like the... Where's Mario hat? Well, Sky hasn't done any collaborations with Nintendo, but they they have done a little interesting collaboration that I can show back in Aviary Village. But I do like this little outfit because this, I don't know if this was intentional, but this outfit is very reminiscent of the outfits that the actors in the, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember, Moominvalley is one of the Moomin TV shows, but also like Trolls in the Wings and some of the Moomin stuff that Tove Jansson did in theaters with Vivica Bandler. So like that little thing, I don't know if that's intentional, but if it is, props to you guys. That's a nice little place to take inspiration from. But yeah. So it looks like in order to get that other Child of Light there, I'm going to have to make my way. Okay, but yeah. Let's head back to Aviary Village, because it looks like that's pretty much everything that I'm going to be able to do for this week. Wait. Oh, I need to double check it might have said 12 days on the little tracker thing, because they're going to be doing it. Because the way that these little seasonal things work is that, like, in order to, like, encourage people to play and stuff, they give out a little new story mission every couple of weeks and stuff. So the plan is that I am going to be, definitely streaming my first impression reaction kind of stuff when we get to, like, all this new story content. But, yeah. So, David said, if you want to see a little collaboration, when this game got released on Steam, we got the little companion cube thing for 50 candles, but yeah. I mean, to a degree, yeah. I mean, it seems like the main thing that they have been doing is that, oh, that's new. Perfect. But it seems like, the way that they're going about this in order to keep it, like, canon, which, you know, I say Moomin canon as if that the series itself is not, like, very, like, contradictory inherently. Like, they kind of just do what they want. But the fact that you are playing memories of this being, like, a story being told, I find that interesting. But, oh boy. So these are, like, some of the other, like, constantly on display kind of items. Like, we got the moth cape for $10. We got, I think this is another moth thing or a bird thing, but this is also for $10. And then our little outfit that's a reference to Journey for $25, which, woof. Get your money, guys, but oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. But at this point, I mean, we've been going for about an hour and 20. I don't want to necessarily end the stream off here because it seems like, ha, me when the Journey outfit costs more than Journey. You're not wrong, Davidson. You ain't wrong. Let's see. I need to double check a couple of things because I do have some extra light things that I want to get. So we're not going to be able to get that little child of light till the end of the season. This little diamond's going to be haunting me, vexing me. But let's see. I have a couple of spirits that I still need to find, which is indicated by the little purplish dudes around here. And these little diamond things indicate that there are children of light that I still need to find. This right here is the final area where some special kind of stuff happens. God, do I want to... Because I can take y'all to see the end game area, which it is something where, like, fans of the game do legit encourage that, like, hey, you should go into that unspoiled, because it is legit like a little cute ending kind of thing. So I might do that off stream just to, like, get some of the reward stuff with that, because you get a little special item when you do, like, the end game area. But yeah, gosh, wait, me when I have no object permanence, because I'm pretty sure the last little light kids that I have are in this whole map. Yeah, it's in the... All right, it's in the archive and some of the other little seasonal areas, so I'm gonna have to... We're gonna go revisit that. Hang on, let's double check. 13 days! Great, so 2 weeks from now. So, yeah, I don't know. That might be something where before I... we might do... I don't know. Y'all will have to let me know what you think of, like, this stream and some of the stuff that's happening with this, because, yeah, there's some things that I greatly enjoy with Sky. It's a legit good time, but let's see where the poll is at. Okay, so it looks like we got some veterans in the chat and some newcomers. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna... Okay, so... Oh, wait a second. Oh, I think this seasonal area... Oh, no. It's probably in this one area that you can't get to unless it's like a special time period. Hang on, I'm double checking my notes in terms of some of the... Yeah, no. We're gonna... I'm gonna show you a different area. I'm gonna show you the other area, just to give you guys an idea of, like, what the other... For those of you guys who are not familiar with, Sky, I want to show off, like, the other collaboration they did, specifically with, The Little Prince. Because that's a little neat area. It's called, I think, The Endless Desert or something like that, which, that's a cute reference to the novel and stuff. I will say, playing this game did actually get me to check out some stuff with The Little Prince. I recalled playing that, and when I was very young, my main familiarity with The Little Prince was a claymation stop-motion rendition that was made by the studio... God, I feel so bad for forgetting, like, that studio's name. It's the people who made the California Raisins that was eventually absorbed into Laika and stuff. And they did an interesting adaptation of it that was, like, only, like, 23 minutes. But then, of course, there's the famous movie version that has Gene Wilder playing the fox in it, which is, great casting. But, yeah, the Starlight Desert. Which we... Okay, we got my little... Wearing my little scarf. I mean, this fit. This is a fit right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ooh. Oh, something tells me. Yeah, we might... I don't know how many hearts some of these things are going to cost. I don't know if these are going to be... the Moomin stuff is going to be seized. But as you can see, you can spend your candles on these hearts, and the hearts are kind of like the main currency for, like, some other kind of stuff that you can eventually get. So... let's see. I'm gonna go... But yeah, but hidden amongst the Starlight Desert, there are at least 3 Children of Light. I'm gonna have to double check, like, the, some of the places that they're in. Definitely not going to the wiki page. Definitely not looking up the locations of all these Children of Light, so I don't have to, like, do this, because I've done this, like, 12 times already. Nope, couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Be me being an absolute hack fraud. Fake gamer. Oh yeah, no. David, so this game is very beautiful. That's honestly one of the biggest things that has kept me playing is that it was a thing where if I hadn't, because like I said, I was going into this game like, oh, I might as well get the basics of the game because I didn't know when the season of Moomin was going to launch. It just said like fall 2024. So I figured like, oh, sometime August, September. And I figured, okay, I want to be ready for when that drops. And to do so, I figured, okay, I'm going to start playing. And I figured, oh, I'll play it like, I'll complete like all the tutorial stuff. That way I can just do like the little Moomin missions when they come out, do the stream, that kind of stuff. But I played, and it was very much a thing where I was like, oh, hello, okay, because this game is doing certain things that I do find very interesting. It's, other folks have, yeah, I mean, that game company has already had a bit of a record of, like, pursuing sort of non-traditional, like, monetization stuff. I mean, the fact that they were part of, hello? All right, bud. Let's see. Pretty surprised. Davidson says, pretty surprised with how solid this game seems. But yeah, I do hope that the studio eventually does some more traditional paid games. I mean, yeah, that's true. I know that Sky has been it has been getting like some pretty critical success over the course of them doing this. I would be curious to see what kind of like future support stuff they do, because this game launched in 2019 and they've been kind of repeatedly updating it over the course of that amount of time. So I don't know. It would be, but yes, I do certainly hope that they do get a chance to be able to explore certain things. Although, given the way that Sky operates, they have utilized different seasons to do different kinds of gameplay, because each of these little like seasons do kind of operate like a little mini game kind of stuff. Mini game in the sense that a lot of them tell their own self-contained stories. They have like their own kind of new mechanics that they've implemented, and they've utilized a fair amount of variety in certain stuff. At least as much variety as you could do within this particular kind of gameplay loop. Like, at the end of the day, there is still a very basic quality to it, which I don't say that necessarily as a negative, to be clear, but it is a thing where it is primarily about like, okay, explore the space, go collect these things, that sort of basic, for lack of a better word, collectathon, exploration kind of stuff. There isn't a whole lot of like, oh yes, exactly. That is one thing that I do legit. This is one of the reasons why I don't feel. Obviously, I still want to disclose the fact that, like, oh, hey, some folks at that game company were very nice and gave me some, like, in-game item stuff. But I will say, compared to, like, other free-to-play kind of stuff, the monetization stuff that you see in Sky is far, far less scummy than some other free-to-play stuff that I've seen. Like, if you consider, like, I don't know, just insert every single gacha game here. Like, I have a friend, like, Jackie, I love you. I have a friend that's really into Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero or whatever it's called and stuff, which more power to you, but oh my gosh. Oh, oof. That I could not do that. Like, for context, I'm a player who has not I played Club Penguin for free when I was younger for, like, let's see. How many years did I play Club Penguin? Because I think it was, like, somewhere around 4 years that I played Club Penguin completely on a free membership kind of deal. And just, like, yeah. Yes. Everything, they don't lock, it's pretty much cosmetic items, but, you know, to quote, the great James Stephanie Sterling, thank God for them, you know, it's just cosmetics argument stuff. It is a thing where if your game is designed around player expression and socializing, like Sky is, to a certain degree, those cosmetics are a fundamental part of the game. And I will say, again, to give some credit to that game company, there are certain items that are very expensive. And there is that subtle thing where they do try to encourage, like, hey, if you don't want to grind all these candles and stuff, you can just buy a bunch of candles and hearts and stuff like that, which is something that you know, if this was a paid experience kind of thing, I might raise my eyebrow at that, but otherwise it's definitely oh yeah, definitely. It is definitely oh yeah, I agree. Club Penguin did lock out a significant amount of stuff behind that old membership. I remember those days. Like, this is a thing where Club Penguin is actually a very good example. Although that's the thing where they were operating in the free-to-play model where online memberships were the method that you would do certain things, which I find, yeah, the conversation around monetization is a very, I think, under-discussed kind of thing that, like, I think people should try to consider that a little bit more. But, oh, hey, so one of my little Sky friends is online. That, by the way, that name, Efferucci, is a randomly generated name. It's like one of the other examples of how one of the things that Sky does very well is they are able to, like, present that sort of passive multiplayer in a way where it's a thing where, far be it for me to recommend parents, like, certain games for their kids, because, you know, that's not my beat. But I will say, if you are a parent that is trying to find, like, some kind of a safe online multiplayer game, something that is kind of easy, something that's kind of digestible, and something that is doable, you could do a whole lot worse than Sky Children of Light, because as I mentioned, it is a multiplayer game, but in order to, like, actually chat with players, like, I could just say, I could type in the chat like this. However, the other players do not see that unless they're on my friends list. And even then, you have to, like, spend a decent amount of candles to get to that stage. And you also have to, or the alternative is you have to go sit on a bench with these little candles on it so that you can actually converse with people. Yeah, Wizard 101 kind of passed me by. That was something that I wasn't as familiar with. But yeah, here, if you wanted to actually chat, you can activate this candle for like a couple of minutes and then it'll eventually burn out. Or one of the in-game items that the folks at that game company gifted to me was this little table item where you could, like, set up a little impromptu chat. Let's see. Okay, you know what? We gotta... Yeah, like... Alright, hang on, we still got... how many of these do I have left? We got... They only gave me the Snufkin hat 3 times? Okay. Well, hang on. Let's get... We need to Snufkinify. I gotta... It's for the stream. I will say, the fact that I am being able to showcase some of these stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, side note, shout out to Pop Tropica for being, like, one of the weirdly most, like... Those games, like... Pop Tropica was low-key goated, because it was basically just, like, oh, wait, shoot. Ah, dang it. I could have gotten those candles. No! Noob move. Absolute scrub move. Hang on, can I get the candle? No. Dang it. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, no. Gosh, I remember being in the trenches in 2010 and seeing ads for Roblox and being like, oh, huh, that seems kind of lame. And now it's like I'm trying to think of a good comparison. It seems like, I don't know, Roblox, they give some, it gives me some bad vibes. If you, like, the reporting that the channel People Make Games has done on Roblox, very recommended if you haven't seen stuff with that. So, like, again, all this to say that when you compare the stuff that's happening in Sky Children of Light to, like, other free-to-play games, this, like, I would far, far more recommend something like Sky than Roblox or any of these other kind of multiplayer games. Mostly because of, like, it has those social elements without incentivizing bad behavior. Because you have that element of anonymity, but you have to go through so many hoops to just, like, say things and communicate with other players. And as a result, hey, thank you. You get some, like, your means of communication are primarily focused on, like, being able to, like, just do little things like emote. Oh, hang on. This is my favorite. Heh heh heh. Okay. So the reason why I'm revisiting this area is because there was a Child of Light that I did accidentally skip. So I am revisiting them. Yeah, Roblox just kind of seems a little like... It is kind of unfortunate because I do like the idea of there being, like, a pretty easy to manage, like, game engine thing for kids to be able to, like, make their own games and stuff. But the monetization stuff in Roblox is just, oof. It's real scummy. Yeah. Okay. Where's the other one? Okay, the third one is there. Yeah, I don't doubt that it would be different. All right. Thank you. Give me just that. I just need a little boost. Get me candles. Yes, give me the candles. Okay, so before any Sky veterans get into me in the chat being like, actually, those are wax shards that you're collecting from the candles. Because the candles themselves are a different thing. Yeah, okay, I know. I'm sorry, Moths. I know how you're real good at this game that is very forgiving to players. there's some neat things. Oh. Yeah. Now hear me out, Davidson. There was no money in it, so there weren't any incentive structures that could lead to the abusive. It's almost as... Now hear me out, Davidson. This might be a little bit out of left field, but it's almost as if money and the forces of capital, if you will, are a corruptive force. Almost as if some people might say, I don't know, this is a little bit out there, but it's almost as if money is the root of evil. I wonder if anyone's ever said that before. You know, just spitballing here. Anyway. We keep on climbing. Let's see. So, okay, this was the area where I done goofed, and there was a light child that was somewhere up here, I think. The last time I visited here, I accidentally skipped it. Ugh. That is one of the things where, like, you don't really see it until after. Oh, gosh. Well, here's this. I've already beaten this spirit. I'm not doing it again. Oh my gosh. Y'all, this game is kind of easy, but sometimes they give you, like, a little challenge where, like, you have, like, this little platforming challenge stuff that gets into some, very frustrating territory. To which I say, heck to that. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, we are closing in on an hour and 30 minutes. Let's see. Do I want to do Eden in front of you guys? I don't know. Okay, tell you what, chat. I'll be right back. I need to use the bathroom because I've been chugging water and tea, so, I'll be right back, and I don't know, I'm gonna decide, like, whether or not I want to call it here or if I want to showcase some other kind of stuff. So, BRB. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for waiting, chat. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure I've collected what needs to be collected here. Let's see. I think... All right, let's check the map here. Yeah, so it looks like the only light stuff is happening over there. So there are a couple of options of things, because I think I'll close it on a 2-hour kind of thing. So we do have a couple of like little spirit things that we need to collect for some other expressions that I have yet to get. So there's one in Memory Valley. That's a pretty cool place. There's also the island. That's a really cool place. There are some really pretty locations here. Oh, we got the Harmony Village and the theater. Oh, so many choices. There's also the ship there. So, how dare you, Davidson? How dare you besmirch Sniff? Okay, yes, it's true. Sniff would probably get taken in by his lies for a second. Because, yeah, he would talk about, like,
Oh, well, you know, Moomin, he just is he's just a free speech absolutist, you know? He knows what's best.
kind of stuff. And then he would get screwed over, and that would, like, lead to a lesson about, like, hey, don't believe everyone who just, like, flatters you and stuff like that, you know? Like, ugh.
Come on. Yeah. Yeah, Moomin, don't you want a self-driving car?
Oh, God. Davidson, I can't believe you would taint my stream with talk of that man. Ugh, that man. May his name be forgotten. Alright, I've decided I'm gonna head over to the hidden village. Yeah, and Snufkin would say just some absolute cutting things and say, like, I feel that anyone who makes such promises is probably not someone worth listening to. That sounds like something Snufkin would say. But yeah, this is one of the little special side areas that you unlock in some of the post-game stuff. It's the... Woo! Yeah, that's another thing. There's some primo, like... Hang on, let me see if I can do a little... Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Dang it. Yeah! Oh, can I? Okay. There's a little ice fishing thing. I've not... Okay. Anyway, let's see. Are there any spirits here that I have not interacted with? Wait. Oh. Dang it. Yeah, I have definitely interacted with the spirit before. It's fine. Woo! Oh. I mean, listen, if anyone wants to, like, animate... God. I'm trying to think of, like... I mean, Elon Musk would definitely be, like, one of those folks... Oh, like those really tall creatures that you saw in the comics. Like, the, there's, like, that, like, noble dude that Snork Maiden fell in love with in the comics of Moomins on the Riviera that challenges, like, Moomin to a duel. That seems like the kind of design you would go for. Yeah. Right, is that it? Okay. Well, let's head over to Harmony Hall, just so that I can give it... Because there's a spirit there that I need to find that... And I can also showcase a little bit of a nice fun thing that this game lets you do. Because as you guys might have noticed, I have a little harp on my back. pay no attention to the person that's just lying down, dead in the snow. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're just sleeping. Okay, I've definitely relived that memory. Let's see. We got this little tiny area here. There's a little theater in front of it. Have I not? Okay. Well. Okay, it looks like... So, this guy sneaks off. Oh. Okay. Little dancer. Little stage-frighted dancer. Okay. I do like how it... Like, this is one little thing where, like, one of the primary gameplay loops is just, like, witnessing a little story that's just told through, like, silent exploration and pantomime. Which I think is neat. Like, that game company does a really good job already with, like, conveying certain narratives in a nonverbal way. Aww. Because the dancer and the other dude, they start dancing together. Yay! Korok? I'm not familiar with Korok. What's Korok, Davidson? Ah. Oh, finding a Korok in Zelda. Okay, that's what I thought you were. I thought you were talking about a game for a second. 'Cause I was like, Korok. That seems like the Zeldas. Heck yeah. I don't know how I missed this little spirit dude. Unless I didn't. Let me find the map thing just to confirm. Oh, okay, cool. It looks like that was the last spirit expression thing I needed from this area. Cool. Cool stuff. Ooh, hang on. Let me get these flowers. Give me some of that light. Thank you. Yep. It looks like some players are also chilling here, which is nice. Perfect. Okay. So for this, so this is from, I believe, the Season of Storytelling or something like that. It was like a theater-based one. But the thing that I want to showcase is the playing, because you can play some music. So, yeah. So, standard scale. And it's a thing where there have been a lot of people that have, like, played certain things, but one of them that I taught myself is this little song. So, no pressure on myself to try and perform this perfectly, but Yeah. Oh my god, I was so nervous about nailing that. Yeah. Huh. Oh, no. Not gonna lie, that was me spending a ludicrous amount of time memorizing that little thing. Yeah. Ooh, actually, hang on. Let me see, like, I should try and learn my next song that I should try to learn. That's literally the only song I know on this thing. Oh, absolutely, Mario Galaxy is goated. It's like, Koji Kondo's like best work, arguably, but ooh, ooh, yo, hang on. Okay. So. Okay. That's one problem. You can't do sharps. Oh man, it's hard to do. Yeah. I mean, I think it just kind of depends on like the kind of gameplay stuff. For me, this is a very good game for me to play while I'm listening to like podcast, when I need to unwind, when I'm watching like stuff. It's a very good game for me to be able to like do some exploration stuff. But oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. Next stream, I'm gonna absolutely make sure that I nailed the Snufkins tune as best as I can. Especially if I can get that harmonica item, just to make it very authentic. But yeah, I think. Yeah, and Fabian Nakshgeditkan, it is a this is definitely a thing where it doesn't it is a good side game to play. But yeah, you can play music. That is something that they've I mean, I've only started playing since like August, but it's definitely something where there are certain things that definitely stick out. Okay, I think we're closing in on 2 hours, so I'm gonna try and head over to like one of the other major last areas to see if I can find that last spirit in a certain place. But this is the other major, like Davidson, you might have seen how they're like some of those areas. We've seen like a lot of dark corridors and stuff, but that's not all that's here. Like this is like one of the big other major areas, the meadows, and yeah, this is just God, there are some, like, this second area of the game has a lot of really beautiful environments. Like, the folks at That Game Company, they did, like, if you play Journey, you know that they do a great job, like, designing different environments and stuff, but, like, Journey was slightly limited by the fact that they were telling, like, a very specific story in a certain setting with, like, the desert, and this definitely lets them flex their, like, environmental design muscles a bit. Like, look at this! Look at this beautiful plate! Oh, ow. Okay. Gonna upload that. Like that up. Gotta head over. But one of the other, like, big favorite areas of this game is the area that we're gonna head to. This will be the last place we'll stop by for the stream today. I think it's called the Valley of Memory. It was another one of these little seasonal areas where you can do photography stuff, which I think that's a pretty neat kind of feature. I don't have the camera item thing equipped right now, but there is a little tool that does let you, like, take pictures of things, and they give you, like, certain functionality, like adjusting the depth of field, adjusting, like, some of the color grading stuff, which I think that's neat. I always love me a good in-game camera.
All right.
Hope you guys don't mind me having a little midstream snack while we wrap things up. Oh, but yeah, this place, this next little area. Oh no! Prairie Peaks, that's what it's called. R.I.P. Snufkin outfit. God, 30 minutes. That does not last. It's fine. Ugh. Look at that! I mean, like, come on. How can you not? Like, that is absolutely gorgeous. Like, yeah. Oh, wait, what? Huh? What? How? Okay, y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. Like, my outfit was got... Huh. Okay, weird. Let's see. Gonna just quickly double check a couple of places. Just to see, like, where I might need to find this stuff. So I have... Wait a second. Oh, hang on. Because I'm looking through some of the map areas and trying to see, like, where I could have missed some of these places, but I might have just been over here. One other thing that I do enjoy about this game is just how you have just, like, all these little random other players that are just around. Like, if the novelty of, like, Journey and seeing, like, knowing that, oh, I'm playing next to a real life person right now who is playing somewhere else in this world, and I don't know anything about them and any of that. That's just, yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is the memory that I have not. Why did I not earn this one? God, this is just such an appropriate aesthetic for, like, what is happening. Oh, okay, now R.I.P. R.I.P. Snufkin outfit. Okay. Oh, okay. Sometimes the camera does force a certain perspective. But look, the little hat dude is helping the elder guy. And they got this beautiful, God, this view. This, delightful. Delightful. Like, look at that landscape. Ah. Yay. All right. Take your time to load. Okay, just gonna... This works a lot better with 2 players. Yay. Okay. I think... Oh, and it does a day-night cycle, which is rad as heck. All right. And I think... that might be... Was that the main spirit that I did not get in this area? It was! Yay! Okay. So, I think... with all of that said... just gonna take a little seat down by the fire, have a little think. And I think, because this seems like a pretty good spot to end our travels in the sky for today. Truth be told, I was not expecting, well, this is the very first time I've been playing through, like, an actual new season as it was being released. So it's gonna be a thing where it'll be interesting to see how things progress as time goes on. But yeah, I think this is where we'll end it off today. So in the meantime, you guys will have to let me know what you guys are interested in me doing, because I could pretty easily do a, like, semi-weekly, semi-daily kind of thing, because the next Moomin event isn't happening for another 2 weeks, and yeah. So that means that there's going to be some, like, stuff that'll be going down that, like, yeah, maybe, I don't know, we might play around with that. I don't know. It's going to be kind of up to you what some folks would want. If you guys are interested in me doing a little street, like a semi-regular kind of stream, just playing around in Sky, just collecting candles, or if I should only just do the Moomin content stuff, let me know. But yeah, I think that is going to end things off. Man, I really need to reconfigure OBS to better capture the green screen stuff, but I think, 2 hours, that's a pretty respectable length. And yeah, I think we'll see where we're at in the next couple of weeks. And I might bring along some more friends, because there are some other Moomin fans and some other people who play Sky that I might invite onto the stream as well. So yeah, but that is going to be it for today. So everybody, thank you very much for watching. The obligatory like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And consider chucking me a buck on the Patreon and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all within the peaks of Moominvalley and the realms of Sky very soon. Take care, you guys.